Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here and we're live. And what a busy Tuesday it's been, by the way. And we are set to tip the night off with a little bit of trophy day action. We've had some promotions, we've picked up some boxes. Hopefully, going to be crafting some cards. I actually kept some boxes in from last week. I also got promoted in the limited, not the limited, sorry, the limited strategy I've got going on, but with Sorare Rivals over the weekend. So there's another box came our way that might have enough essence so that we've got another card to give away to the FC Barcelona members on the channel. But I do have an in-season rare challenger card to give away. We gave away on the channel like 2 weeks ago. It's went unclaimed, and I don't want it sitting around my gallery. I'd much rather it was in one of your hands, helping you guys out in one of the specialist competitions, or if you play the Challenger region itself. So we're going to give him away tonight. For you guys that are here live and loud, fist bumps on arrival. Let's get the likes up, guys. Come on, you know the script before I tell you it. But if you do want involved in the giveaway, go and retweet the Twitter thing. It's a Twitter one we're doing tonight, so we've not done one of them in forever. So jump onto Twitter at Quinny3001. The tweet mentioning the stream tonight, like and retweet, random retweets at the end of the show. We'll give away the cards for that as well. And we should have a little gate crasher popping in for tonight as well. So we'll be live and loud for hopefully about an hour or so tonight as we open up some boxes, craft some cards, have a look ahead to the midweek because the deadline today, where we're live earlier today, if any's were on it, today, fist bump to you guys. Hopefully you've got your teams over the line that you wanted them to, and you know, we got all the information before deadline. I think we're likely to get before kickoff, so it was quite nice in that regard, but it didn't make all the decisions that much easier. If you have opened rewards, jump into the live chat, let me know what you picked up. Did you get promoted? Did you get cards, boxes, crafting and factories and all that good stuff? Johnny TH, Apple 22, good to see you. Sorare Nils, Pablo Bro, Matt the Baseman, Sorare Burra, Charlie Dunbar, Aaron Phillips, and Christy Bergen, first on arrival. Love to see that. Fist bumps as well. Get the like button smash, guys, because as you know, Sorare own and control the internet. They know you're here sitting watching this, and this is a reward stream where the luck is... Oh, what's happened to my window? Oh, it's because I put the window down. Seen a wee bit behind the curtain here, lads. Sorry, you can see how the screen was thrown together there, I suppose. But this is a reward stream, guys. We do need that RNG luck on our side, and we get better luck the more likes we have on the stream. And the way this works as well, Sorare like to see you supporting the channel. So when they see you jumping into the live chat for a reward stream, dropping those fist bumps in the live chat, as well as hitting the like button, they make sure that you always pick the right captain. They make sure that your boxes never have level ups in. They make sure every time you craft a card, it's a star card. I don't know what else to tell you, but that's the way it goes here. So help you, help me, help us all. If you're here watching this live especially, smash the like button. And if you're watching this after we've been live, you're not off the hook. You know, so don't think you're getting away with it. Incognito mode or not. You're not getting away with it. And again, bunch of heroes and legends dropping those fist bumps on arrival. Love to see it, guys. Now, we've got 6 rewards earned, which is actually a fair bit for FC Barcelona these days. And I've got 3 boxes. Now, I won 2 contender boxes and some champion boxes last Tuesday. And I didn't touch the contender ones, the region that Celtic play in, because I wanted to play with the champion one and see if we would get a bit of a champion essence run, as it were, with that new kind of angle of approach we're running with. The changes to boxes in essence might need to, you know, maybe that is a nice to have rather than a must have situation. So let's see how we go with that. But in any case, the majority of rare boxes I'm pulling tonight, if not all of them, are contenders. So this week it's actually going to be flipped around, where I might have like one La Liga box or something like that. If that's the case, I'll be leaving that on the shelf until next time we get some champion ones to try and get them all together, as it were. So yeah, we'll have a bunch of boxes to open tonight. I'm fairly confident. Looking at the factory before we get into the boxes, we've got, how much rare essence there? 4. Not much of a head start, but it is a head start all the same, you know. So with the 2 boxes on the shelf and then a few new ones coming our way, I'm quite hopeful we can get the job done. But this weekend, claim our glory. Let's see these promotions, because eating this page when it's been relegations has been an absolute nightmare. Sorry if there's a volume issue, I'll just move the mic a little bit closer. Austin fucking Trusty bringing in a 100. I couldn't believe somebody listed them for £14. And as soon as I seen that, I had to snap it up. He's definitely repaid for himself, no problem at all. And Sherdan Shaqiri dropping in a 100 out of 100 point score. But if there was no cap, he did like 130. So great to see that, you know, the best case scenario with Shaqiri in Switzerland is the best case scenario is on par with Oscar in China. And if he can keep this up, man, if he can do that like 10 times a season, we'll be buzzing with that. So anyway, he's got us into And back into Division 1 with the band. Oh, I say back. The first in-season Division 1 entry now for us, which is cool. And then the other in-season entry is finally got off the bottom division and into the third division now. So that's fun. No relegations, I think, which is always good as well. Now we've got some ETH to collect, which is lovely because both those divisions we got promoted in, we're in season, so it's a nice wee bit of cash coming our way. So we've got super rare. We managed to hang on in champion. We've got a super rare box, which is lovely. We do have a La Liga box here, and it's classic. The other ones are in season, so it should be a different color. And I think that'll be easy to differentiate between them, so I'm quite chuffed with that. Now, I've just seen there's over 50 of you crashing in now. Love to see it, guys, on YouTube. Fist bump. We're doing a card giveaway. I'll be giving away a rare in-season challenger card, Maziz, later in the stream today. If you want to get involved in that before I go through all the giveaway stuff, there's a Twitter post promoting the stream that we're on right now, at Quinny3001. Like, retweet, end of the show, random retweets will get it. But we've got, so yeah, I'll leave that La Liga one on the shelf. And then these in-season boxes, one of them is going to be really good because it's a Division 2 box. And a Division 4 box is probably going to be quite naff. But you do hope for that wee bit of that RNG luck when it comes from a podium, you know. So La Liga Classic, we need to just make sure we see that's a 2-star box. And that looks kind of like the other ones does. But I'm pretty sure in the actual factory there is a difference between them. So maybe we need to watch out for that. Not that I'm against getting that in the Liga one, but I'd rather just like stack it together if at all possible. And I might actually go and make some reinforcements to the club because this type of money in the contender region, 15, 60 quid there, as you've seen, is not too shabby. I got 2 Ellery Balcombs the other day for 20 quid a piece, so that's paid off. Austin Trusty, 14 quid, paid off. So it's nice that, you know, we did a little bit of in-season movement and very quickly it's kind of washed its face or whatever. So that's nice. Let's have a look at the box situation because can we tell which one is that La Liga box? Because I do have another 2-star box lying around here. Yeah, I think this would make me think it's La Liga because it's that kind of greyish colour. And I think the rest of the contender ones we have are like this. They're in-season boxes. I'm fairly certain that's the way it is. So this one at the front, we're going to leave it alone. Okay, now I also got promoted in Rivals, so we have a little Rivals box to open, and this is a proper Rivals box for winning a division. It's basically where all the rewards are now in Rivals. Getting a daily kind of cheeky win or playing daily whenever you fancy it and not really caring about divisions is kind of hard to grind, to farm in that regard. You need to compete for the game week, you need to get promoted out of the division, and you really need to be in a good division to get to this stage and go, oh wow, look at this. 40% chance for a ticket. It's fine, I guess. We could get a card, which is great. But as long as we get over 5 essence, we're buzzing. And there's, I suppose, a 15% chance of that. I like them odds because we absolutely creamed the division. You would hope that would give us a wee bit of luck. That's tickets. Oh, my God. Oh. Kick in the stones, man, isn't it? And we've got a super rare box. Now, I've got 23 super rare essence, and I'm in no hurry to open it. I don't even know what the odds are on this, but oh, it better not be level ups. We get 1 essence. Jesus. Oh, 50% chance. Yes, that's quite a hard nerf on that front, isn't it? I suppose it's not going to. Wow. Did they keep that nerf is what I'm worried about, because I would maybe just go for it. And I know all you guys in the chat are going to tell, and Harry is going to tell me to go for it. Wow, but that's quite a... Is it gone now? That box is gone. It's in the bin. We took that 1 essence, and the box is now in the bin. I know you are going to tell me to do it. But yeah, like saving up now feels like I definitely don't want a tier 5, but like that would be such a... So even getting to the 50, I see value in, and then when you get there, like, I think I'm probably still going to get to that 100. I think that might be the thing now, but I was really hoping to hang in all season long and push for the 500, but anyway, we'll see what happens with that. We've still got the 5 rare boxes. That I was really hopeful we're going to get some more limited essence, so we'd have a wee limited card for you guys, but hey-ho. La Liga box, we'll leave that on the shelf. We can come back to that next week because Celtic are actually not playing at all. So that means like if I do win anything next week, it's almost certainly Champion or La Liga. And then having that wee box left over maybe helps us later on. The giveaway will be at the end of the stream. We'll do the giveaway. It will be random retweets on the Twitter post for the stream tonight, in case you missed that. I've not really explained it. I don't think there's really much to explain at this point. But would you cry it? Yeah, so Quinny3001 on Twitter, like and retweet, and we'll give that away towards the end. But we've got 4 boxes to crank open, and I'm Definitely incentivized to churn and burn on these boxes, depending on how much essence we get. If it's like nothing, then we've not got a choice, eh? One rare essence again. The nerf is harsh, isn't it? Wow. That's a 2-star box, okay, so it's like, okay, fair enough, right? 1. But this is a 4-star box. We do that last, 2 and 3. Yeah, let's do the next 2-star. And is that an old box? It is. It's an old box from last week that we've kept on the shelf. So let's hope let's get 10. Gears 10 out of a 2-star box. Come on, go out with a bang. 3. We can deal with that, I suppose, can't we? And then that means the first 3-star box will also be an old school one. So come on, Gears 10. Gears 10. Gears 10. Go on. We've left it sitting on the shelf. It's been maturing like a fine wine. 5. Take that. We're up to 13. That's good. And we've got the big box left. And, oh no, is that it? Just the big box. So it was a 2. 2 2s, a 3. What was it? 2 2s, a 3, and a 4. And the 4 box is decent. Oh, it's 0.0. Jesus, man, that's miss. I suppose, but 10% at 20. Like, that's good. I like that, because that's like a craft card straight away. If we did get that, it's pretty much the only thing. Yeah, it's the only option we get. So I suppose if we do get that, we're crafting. Let's go for it. 4-star box. Now, guys, let me check the likes before we do this, because this is the main pool that we've got for the video, or for the stream, I suppose. So let me have a look. Guys, come on. There's 67 of these here, and there's less than a third of that likes. No wonder we got 1 super rare essence. Where was my thinking? I absolutely had my head up my backside on that one. I should have waited, and then we would have got more limited essence. You guys would have then got a card extra to give away. But anyway, yeah, the box nerf, sorry Josh, you're spot on, is yeah, the box nerf is mad. Classic rare Austin signed, £8. Come on, big man, love that. Tony, is that limited? Feels more like limited pricing, but I seen it for a rare. I was like, Jesus, man, give me that. And I think it was off the back. Carter Vickers been like back in training, but like when you're playing this kind of game, you need the squad. You know, if you don't, you need the stars, obviously. But like we've seen with Vickers and maybe McGregor, obviously the weekend, maybe tonight. You know, sometimes you just need that last minute swap around. Joe Hatch, any giveaways? Yeah, there's giveaways. We're going to be giving away a rare Maziz. So we've got that for one of you guys here that are on the channel. And let's have a peek. Where is he? He's hiding somewhere in the gallery. Young Yusuf Maziz. We won 28 days ago. We gave away 2 weeks ago, and he's went unclaimed. Poor guy. He's up to level 3 just by chilling out with FC Barcelona. So he's got a little bit of XP. He's probably going to lose up most of that before he gets anywhere. And yeah, he's not hit the heights that he used to hit, certainly, but he's decisive capable. There's no getting away from that. So if this little team does a little bit better, he could do a little bit better. And yeah, he's a name that's been round the block once or twice. He's a familiar name to a lot of you guys out there. In season as well, which is always fun. Belgium calendar's quite useful. Covers a lot of good parts of the calendar and all that jazz. So yeah, we'll be doing that before we ship out tonight. Got that Villa rookie right back for rewards. That is a fun card, Charlie. That is great. How can you win the giveaway? We're going to do it on random retweets. FPL Inside. So there's a tweet promoting the live stream that we're on right now. A random one of them. We're going to do it that way, nice and easy. Let's see. I actually missed a bit of chat. I see Harry in there saying do it. So I've definitely not looked at the chat for a wee minute. Narky Sharky, good to see you. Thomas Jex, Josh Cameron, Steinveder, Tony Cassidy, of course. Good to see you guys. Of course, Josh Phillips, Diego Ferreira. Yeah, Harry getting a bit of love to see that. Pablo Bro, sorry, Joe Hatch, and FPL Insights, of course. Fist bump to you guys. So, yeah, fun. And getting a little bit of ETH into the wallet as it came at a nice time as well. I would have liked it to have came right before the deadline, because having 2 boxes? Do we have another box to open? Oh. Did we even open it? We might not have opened this. Did I get sidetracked? Oh yeah, we had to get the likes up. We did get the likes up, of course. Right, we got it to 3 essence. I think that was 1 essence until those extra likes came in. Shame on the rest of yous. 16, just a little bit off, and this is like, so that's interesting now, right? Because what's the chances in the La Liga one? Because next week, if I did pull a bunch of champ stuff, we would need 4 essence. The only thing is a 5% chance at 5. I'm probably, yeah. That's funny now, actually, because if I win a bunch of champion cards next week, I don't know if I want to make that cocktail then. If I've got this underway without being popped. Hmm. Interesting. Let me know what you guys' thoughts and feelings are. A rare, Tony. Okay, well done, mate. Fist bump to you. Love that. Tony's a man that knows a player, knows a bargain as well, quite obviously, after that hustle. Just a 1-star limited box and hit the 5 essence. Defo, because I like the stream. Defo Aaron, you can say that again. Pranksy won an absolute fortune. Pranksy's wins is that's an old school win if I've ever seen one. But hey, for like the collateral he's put in and the stranglehold he has over those divisions, like good, good for him. Like really well done, honestly. Do you have to retweet or can you just place a comment under your team? Under the team? No, no. Retweet the stream promotion. That's the rules, mate. Sorry, because I'm not. And then just go and pull a random name, and it's easy peasy. Hugo Deconic. Uh, so, we bit gutted by that. Do we have any cards to unpack? I think we've managed to unpack everyone so far. Quan, we don't want to open, and yeah, everyone else we can't. So that's fine. That's on the shelf. But yeah. So I was starting to like reinforce. I dropped a video on the channel earlier today. I wonder if a bunch of you have caught it. Maybe not by now. But I was kind of going into catching some of these in-season cards at the right price point now, as well as like just kind of realizing where I was missing opportunities to win. Like tonight, obviously getting a bunch of boxes, which is cool off the back of having these extra LRA Balcombs and all the rest of it. Sadly, we never get the Wanizek into action in time. We won him on Friday night, which was absolutely fantastic. But we never got to use him for the weekend. And he did okay, dropped to 60. He would have definitely helped out one of my teams that had McGregor in it if I'd maybe did that, because I'd definitely see myself playing Wanizek over my second McGregor quite easily. Um, and then this midweek, obviously, he's not in sync with Scotland. And come this weekend, he's by himself because I don't have any other contender cards. It's like my best of the rest contender cards, if that makes sense. This is maybe a good way of looking at it. So if I do this and then remove Scotland, what do we have in this region? Just go to rare. 17 cards. And a few of them are fun and a few of them are useless. So Tani is brilliant, but he'll be going away shortly. A few boys in China, Japan, Korea. And then, yeah, Zelalem's in Croatia. That's a funny one right now. Rakitic, Hausenberg, Shaqiri, all fun. But it's not a great, like, if there's no Celtic or this region by itself, it doesn't go very far, you know what I mean? So it's like one team, isn't it, at the very best? So this week especially, I'll be feeling that. But it's also got me thinking, like, I'm pretty sure I could do a bit better in this region by having something else to kind of dovetail against. Retweet means like share. You know, on Twitter, there's like 3 options. You've got comment, retweet, or like. The retweet's the wee arrows. Just retweet. Boom. Quote tweet, maybe. Red or dead, fist bump, good to see you. So the Wanizek was a good kind of like great card to win in that regard. But also because I just picked up a McGrath, which is over here. That again in midfield, another kind of power player in the region in season. Just feels like unless I've not got an Engels and like I really don't see me paying that money for Engels anytime soon. Like I missed getting him for like 40 or 60 quid. He was really cheap, even as a Celtic card for like a solid like 2 weeks, and then he had like 2 games and his price just went mental. It's kind of coming down now, I suppose, but for an in-season, it's not that unreasonable. But he's clearly not O'Reilly rebuff. But yeah, those 2 games went bang bang, and then everyone's like, "Oh, it's fucking Matt O'Reilly Mark II." His price went to the moon, but they've been maybe somewhat of an outlier situation at the moment. If I could get a special card into like what the floor price is at the moment, I would maybe be interested in that at that point. But like just generally, I think he's still a bit overpriced. So the McGrath feels like for like a quarter of the price, maybe depending on how you look at the price market there. It feels like a good get in that regard. But with these extra kind of funds that have just came in now, thanks to the in-season kind of W, I do like banking stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm always a fan of that. But I think with the way the market's sitting at the moment and the strategy that I'm kind of leaning into here, it only makes sense to reinforce the ranks, right? So I've got a little bit of sugar and spice. I need to. Right, I need to open this button here. What does this look like? Boom. Awesome. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to transition to this page here. We're going to need to change it a little bit because I did say I might have a guest on tonight, and it's been a while since we've did it on this system. I'll need to get my headphones plugged in, I think. I forgot to set it up, so I'm just sending the links across and all the rest of it. I forgot to kind of do that properly, so apologies to all you guys. Please bear with me for a wee cheeky moment. We'll see if the gate crashing is still on. But I've got a little bit of a thing I've been wrestling with today anyway, and this would be a nice point, I suppose, to bring in a gate crasher. So, what did I want to do with this page? I wanted to add back in the chat. I kind of like how I've got the chat on screen now, just for anyone that likes that. Because the other system is much easier for that. If you want to highlight somebody, this system doesn't really work that way. But I think, yeah, if we do this, sorry guys, again, seeing how the sauce is made, how we make the sausage back here. Don't clip that. Oh, come on. There we go, nice and big. Pop it a bit there, and then hide it at the bottom. Not far enough, evidently. Boom. Awesome. And then when our guest comes in, he should be visible on the page as well. Awesome. And the giveaway will be at the end of the stream. Hugo. Awesome. Right, so where was it? I've sent the link. We'll see if he crashes in. I've got my headphones on me, actually, so that's fine. I don't need to go and get them. I was worried I didn't have them for a moment. A wee bit flustered. I've just checked my phone. I've had a message. Sorry. But there we go. And yeah. Jail feeling, fist bump. Good to see you. And then I need to maybe... I forget how this works again. I should get a notification, don't I? I get a notification of when he arrives, I think, and then I can bring him on screen. Yeah, it's been a while since I've used this system, guys, so apologies. And let's just fix the screen up here. Let's check the mag. It's been a while since I've been on this page, guys, in terms of like my streaming page, so sorry for the sausage making that you're seeing here, but I can't do much about it. And I don't think he's care. I think he's like it, to be honest with you. I'd like it if I was you, so. One of the things I love about doing this, right, is earlier today I was on like a really big Celtic channel that I've watched for ages. I watch most of the main Celtic channels, to be honest with you. So you'll see me in live chats and all the rest of it. But you know, part of the joys of this is like you kind of get to like I love YouTube. I love content. You know, stuff that I like listening to anyway. And yeah, you get to actually talk to people and do the streams and do the shows and all the rest of it. Actually, kind of go into the camera, as it were, which is fun. But I'm in the live chat sometimes, and I know, yeah, there we go. There's a wee notification. Now, I'm not actually sure. Let me check the headphones. I want to put these on first before I bring them in, just to make sure. Let me see. Awesome. Right, and then let me get them in. Boom. Harry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. Excuse me, sorry.
Awesome. I can hear you as well. I've got you coming out of my computer, but it's no big deal to me. But I'm just going to try and get you put into the headphones at some point. But Harry, welcome to the channel. Good to see you, mate. How was your
Yeah, good
rewards
to see you, mate.
or your weekend?
Yeah. Oh, I can hear myself twice. That's weird.
I'll fix that, mate. That's my bad. I'll get that sorted.
No, I think it's because I'm watching you because I can't see you basically because of the Streamlabs. So like, I'm watching us live, but I can't actually see you yet.
Yeah, I forgot that's one of the
That's
obstacles with
okay.
this. This also has the thing where it would like kick you off after an hour or 20 minutes
Is it?
sometimes.
Yeah, this was a night, wasn't it? Before we started using that stream something. Streamlabs. Yeah. But yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Can you hear me? Am I alive?
Sorry, I just muted myself there because I thought you were like hearing yourself twice and stuff, but I just went to
Oh, you're
quickly
good. You're good.
try and change the settings. Can you hear yourself twice still? It's definitely not an echo through my mic, is it?
There is yeah, I can hear myself after, but like it's not the end of the world.
I know. I'll try and fix that in a second. So I'm after. Yeah, sorry, mate. So, but yeah, good to see you, mate. And
Yeah, it's good to see you. Good to see you. It just feels weird, like I can't like look at you and speak. I'm not used to that, so
it's weird,
I
isn't
don't know
it?
where to put my eyes, basically.
Trying to think how we got around that before, because there was like a workaround for it. I can't remember how it did happen, but
Yeah, is it because I've got like a no, screen share? I can't remember what the workaround was. Genuinely, I think it's you sharing your screen, but I can't remember how you would do it. To be honest, I don't know. I actually don't know. Quinny is pretty quiet. That's weird. Normally, it's my mic that's giving everyone hell, but
I've got it working. You're in my
oh,
headphones.
banging. Yeah, that's perfect, mate.
No idea how it happened, but it happened. Allegedly, yeah.
Everyone's saying your mic's quiet. You sound fine to me.
Yeah, I got that earlier today as well. I don't know. It's just sometimes I can, it's in the wrong position or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Sound fine, but everyone's telling me I need to convince you to Super Aircraft, so I guess that's why I've been brought onto the stream.
No, I don't know. I'm still clinging on to it a wee bit, but oh man, that box nerf was hard, man.
I
Have you
know. I
opened
felt
super
that
rare
today.
boxes?
Not since the nerf. I didn't get any this weekend, so no, I didn't this weekend actually.
It's just the fear of a tier 5. The good thing is it's completely champion
Yeah.
essence I've got,
Okay. Yeah. Well,
but tier 5 fear,
I
man.
know. I know. I know. I don't necessarily disagree with you. I'm only 3 essence away from being able to craft again at Super Rare, but no, I didn't win any this weekend. Super Essence, but it's brutal. But I know, like, I've seen the tier 5+ thing work for me. Like, I've experienced it. Not to say that that's going to work for everyone, because I've had some duds as well as part of it. But yeah, it's hard for me to like be anti tier 5+ when it just has worked for me.
Yeah.
And that's not to say I've won like a tier 1 from it. I've literally not. I've won tier 4s and 5s, but like those tier 4s and 5s have just luckily been in a couple of nice situations where they've either started playing or they were playing and now they're not, maybe, and that's just part of 5s and 4s and whatever. But yeah,
Got the odds up on screen. I don't know if you can see it or whatever.
I will be able to. I'm just delayed, so I'm watching us on YouTube basically. But yeah, I got you. Yeah, so what? 50% tier 5, 33%. Oh yeah, I've got you.
You've got me? Yeah. I just found the
Yeah.
option. I knew there was a
How have you
thing.
done that?
I don't know.
Yes. I don't know.
I just started clicking buttons. It worked.
So I still can't see your screen, but I can just see you, which is perfect.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Um,
better.
yeah, that's way better, mate. But yeah, I
Share
mean, yeah,
video
50%
source.
chance of a tier 5, isn't it? 33% of a tier 4,
Oh, I can't.
10%.
I can't share the screen with you. I just need to find out the name of it
No way.
or mass it. I think I've got it worked out.
Come on.
It's just window capture. We're getting older and wiser, Harry. That's what's happening here.
I honestly, I can't remember the last time we tried to do that. Yeah, there we go. I can see it. It is quite small, but at least I can see it.
Hey. Or
That's great.
maybe
I
the
appreciate
system's had
that.
an update since 2 years ago or something.
You'd
I
like
don't
to
know.
think so, wouldn't you? With the money that these guys make, surely they've fixed collab.
Yeah, it could be
I
that
did.
actually.
Funny you said that. I actually went on my Streamlabs to see when my like my membership's up or whatever, and I was looking on like the capture the collab cam. Remember, it was like up to 10 people.
Yeah.
It says up to 4 now, so I don't know whether they've like decreased it and made it actually work. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if there's maybe they have been busy doing a few bits.
So, well, anyway, we've solved some problems. That's fun.
Yeah, we did it. We did it in the end. But no, I didn't. I didn't win too much. Only two tier 4s. But I actually won. I ended up winning Cadre as a tier 4. You know the
Yeah.
Courtrai guy. Yeah. I mean, there can't be many better tier 4s for
No,
Chal.
that's pretty decent.
Scored 82 this weekend. Yeah, I'm really happy with that, to be honest.
It's just when I look at these odds, 50% chance of tier 5 just gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I know, but you've got to be optimistic, Quinny. Come on.
I'm a very optimistic person, but
You are. So I was going to say, you really are. So this is going against,
yeah, but it's just, and again, that's just my gut butt. And I think if I'm normally worried about something, I'll normally stick to it, because normally I'm like, aye, fuck it, let's do it,
I know. It's
It's
tough.
just so
It is
fun.
tough.
So, I don't know. I would be so angry with myself if I got a dud.
But like what? Like okay. So are you comfortable doing a tier 4 plus if you had enough?
Guess I would need to be at this point, but tier 3 plus is the spot, I think, but it feels like it would take an eternity to get there.
Well, now it will, won't it? Let's be honest. Like, how many boxes you going to win every week on average? Just say 3 max of super rare, max.
Right, max.
So like at best, what you get 5 essence like these days
Yeah,
after the nerf. I don't know. I just think no, I don't know. It just takes so long.
yeah.
Like realistically, do you get to 100 by Christmas? I don't think you do.
Yeah, that's probably quite fair.
Do you get it by the end of the season? Probably. Is it worth waiting all season for a tier 3? I know it could be better, obviously, but
Yeah, I think my team this weekend don't feel too great. One of them's alright.
could do with a little tier 5 in there, I think.
I could do with something like magic. Like, see if we just got mad lucky and got a tier 2 level guy. I could do with that.
Right.
That would be great, but it's the fear of it being like, who has a tier 5? Who do we have?
Yeah, let's actually go through it.
Miovsky, that wouldn't be too bad, I suppose, but him, maybe. Tier 5 isn't. Wow, okay. Some of them aren't that bad, I suppose, but.
So do they just show you champ tier 5s, Quinn? Is that how that works?
Yeah, these are champ tier 5s. That's not actually too bad, is
Really?
it? Let's just fucking do it, man.
Come on!
Let's just do it. Fuck it.
Get in there.
Like you say, we're not getting to 100 by Christmas.
No, you do really well to get to 100 by Christmas, I think. Really well.
Fuck it, let's do it. Geez.
Come on. I love it. Maybe you don't look and you let me in the chat decide if it's good or not.
Oh, no, I'm looking.
Was that 4 out of 10? Oh, Italy. Okay. Oh. No way.
No, the backup.
No.
No. I was hoping that was going to be the starter. I was like, yes, Emplay keeper's decent. Didn't know if he was Italian or not, but oh, yeah, son of a bitch. I knew I'd be raging with myself. Fuck it. Fuck well. Backup keepers become keepers. That's the only thing.
It could be. Oh, he gave away a pen on the weekend, David Vasquez.
Nah, he's doing good. I think he's on loan, but that might be the problem. The only kind of thing. Never even heard of this guy.
Does he ever?
No guy scored his fucking name, man. Rotor tier 5.
I mean, as tier 5s go, would you prefer it to be a fucking backup keeper or an outfielder that don't play?
Yeah, a young backup
If we're
keeper.
being...
It's just about right. So the next stage, right, of coping, right, is let's go and.
I'm searching him on.
Let's find out if he's ever played for like Italy under 19s, and then we can feel like a shade better about it,
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, so number 98. How old is he? He's only 23, Quinny. Oh, come on. That's not bad. 6'4". He's worth 210,000. He was at Fiorentina. Okay. So he's got a bit of promise.
We can deal with 4 youth caps, can't we? And like you say,
At least he's not 40. I agree, sorry, Josh. He's literally an injury away from playing, right? Are we in agreement there?
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind those positions as a tier 5.
Oh, we've had some. Actually, I think I've seen somebody in the chat saying they were going to throw some extra cards. So we'll give these cards away in the live chat, right? Thanks very much, Ditchy Butter. That might be Sorare Butter. I've definitely seen someone in the chat saying they were going to do that. So thanks very much for the generosity, mate. It means a lot. I just need to Take the screen away for a sec, but yeah. Thanks very much, mate. Buzzing, and there are a couple of cards to give away. And yeah, I
Worst case, he
suppose, like,
becomes a star in
yeah,
Serie B.
and yeah, that's not really going to help me for super rare, but it's help me sell him, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Do I maybe try and trade that? Does he have a value? Do we think? Does he have a Pavel value?
Potentially.
Is he Pavelable? What do we see? No, no sales. That's mad. Number 4. I didn't know what to think of that. For supers, it's weird, isn't it? Try to gauge that number out the factory.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's won him. I'm sure maybe he's been won. Yeah.
Fucking pack.
Bundle.
This is when we now expose ourselves to the pain. What tier is he in?
Ooh. You could look on. You could do Control F on the tier thing on the crafting.
Tier 3.
Or I guess you could. Really? He can't be a tier 3. Go back onto your thing where you could see all the players. Control F or Command F, and then just type in his name, and it'll.
Yeah, 2 seconds. I need to. Oh yeah, so we go to the factory, wasn't it, to see those odds?
Mm-hmm.
It was the factory odds we were looking at. Tier 5, and then yeah, Control F.
There we go.
And then Tier 5 pool.
He is a tier 5, yeah. I mean, yeah, I got stung with literally identical situation, but a challenger keeper.
Tier 5 is acceptable. If that was a tier 3, you'd be like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, you'd be raging. Absolutely raging, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So I well, it is what it is. Maybe a bit of Mandanda future proofing for when he retires. This guy then gets a game somewhere, and then I've still got a goalkeeper that plays somewhere for somebody. Screams a loan to Serie B, guaranteed starter. Thanks for the way, no problem. Oh, thanks very much again to the donations.
At least his chat's being nice about it.
Yeah,
Could be
the
worse.
chat. Yeah, I think the chat were way more upset with when we got Mark Gooey. Like people were like,
that was I was gutted about that.
I was gutted with it as well, but when they did the squad registration as well, I thought, oh, maybe there's a bit of hope that he plays every Thursday. But even though they've did all that crap, he still did. Like they play Felix and Nkunku and I forget who the third man's been, but that's the kind of change they make. It's no Gooey's not even getting a fucking look in the midweek.
I know. Smells like one of those agent just saw Chelsea, saw the bright lights, and just went, get him over there. We'll take whatever. And screams of a loan deal, doesn't it, in January?
Yeah. Could do. Aye. We've got 2 limiteds to give away as well. A Nani and a Craig Sibbald. That'll be fun. And yeah, I won the Wanizek last week as well. That was good fun.
That was huge. Yeah, that was massive. That couldn't have really got any better, I don't think, as a tier 2.
No, definitely not. Just
for your gallery, it's perfect. Like, yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's quite buzzing with that. And then after picking up a little bit of ETH tonight, I was in 2 minds, Harry, whether to
go on,
what to reinforce with a little bit again. So I've just picked up a few in seasons there. It's kind of paid off quite quickly, which is good. And then I'm kind of looking at it again, and I'm thinking about from where I'm at now. What's the one wee piece I need to make it feel a little bit better? Obviously, this midweek has been like very Celtic centric, and in the weekend in that region, Celtic don't play because they're playing Aberdeen in the cup.
Yeah,
and, I've got like one contender team when Celtic don't play, rather than
got
like
you. Yeah,
5, potentially 6 with players now. So I'm not totally clear because I've not had like a game week now line up. Maybe line up builder would help me with this, but where I've had them all kind of sitting there to think I'm going to go and get another goalkeeper or another. Obviously, I've got Wanizek now, so it's kind of him. I don't know how to factor him in really, and everything else. So yeah, I'm thinking about buying some stuff basically.
So basically, buying in season contender cards that aren't Celtic, effectively.
Maybe, yeah, a bit of that. So, but again, part of the thing I'm wrestling with as well is like some champion cards I've been long eyeing up are coming into price. Like Bruno Guimaraes is finally down at like £100 as a classic, which has been long overdue kind of thing. And I think,
Hmm.
oh, well, he would definitely make a difference. But then it's like, what kind of difference? Whereas
What
I
difference?
feel,
Yeah, yeah.
so I
He's
feel
not
like,
making cash difference, is he? Do you know what I mean?
yeah. So it
That's
feels
the
like
issue, isn't it?
the contender guys are splashing, as soon as they come in.
Yeah. Like you said with the Ellery, Balcome or whatever, like he's coming in and he's, helping you win cash straight away type of thing, right? Like
Yeah.
that's gotta be the overall goal, I think, right now for buys in general. Obviously I do buy classics, but you know, if it's one or the other, it's just gotta be in season, really, hasn't it?
hmm So yeah, but it's a wee bit of like a wee bit of Celtic in season. I don't know if there's much Celtic classic I really need outstanding, but it's like maybe another Rakitic figure. I've got Wanizek and McGrath and Miller, who are all kind of Shaqiri, bunch of mids. I need a wee bit of firepower, but I think that's maybe a wee bit of something because the Celtic forwards are real letdowns a lot of the time, sadly.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, so like I was kind of bemoaning the other day. Actually, I might be talking myself into something pretty quickly here, but I was bemoaning the other day that Berardi's back from fitness, and I like fucking gave him away for nothing in a trade. I can't remember what it was to get. It was something pure stupid as well. I don't want to look, so it'll make me upset. But he's up to like £80 now. I'd love to get a Berardi back in. A zero? Is that an actual zero or a DNP? DNP. Oh, they're playing
I'm
the
just
now.
looking at a
That's what that
few
is.
strikers. I mean, Cecilia's like 40 quid. I know his league's nearly done, but
Well, so I was looking at Berardi, who at £80, it's just a bit of a tough pill to swallow, right? But see when you're on the actual market itself, if I can come off Berardi and go back to the market, because he was the kind of the seed of the idea, and I
mhm.
then went and I just looked at Serie B. See the guy that plays with him, you'll definitely know his name. I've never rated him, to be quite honest with you, but wait till you see his scores. Oh, this is the end season filter still on, so I don't know if he's there. Need to take that off. This Lorient cunt.
Oh, Lorient, yeah, yeah, he's smashing, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's not on the pitch now, it seems, but
Hmm.
maybe that's a delay in the scoring or something. But he's ripping and he's half the price. You know what I mean? And if Berardi's getting an assist, who's scoring the goal? Probably him. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like, you get a wee
Is he
bit of that
classic
same
though? Yeah.
exposure. Like a classic card, yeah.
Hmm. I mean, does that? Not saying it doesn't help, but like, surely we should be looking for somebody that's in season,
And in
or no?
season forward, yeah, I suppose it would help.
I don't know. I just yeah, because they're not easy to come by now. Because there's no like French League Two in season cards. There's no Spanish in season two cards. So like you're basically shopping in like Bundes too. So like Johannesek, obviously, and obviously he's a mid, but yeah, you're there. You're obviously either in the K League or J League, or you're in Scotland, um, Austria, but a bit of a short, long break. Sorry, over the winter. I don't know. I just think surely you'd want this card to be an in-season one in my eyes.
Yeah.
Have you seen this Ryan Felipe who played? He's French. He plays for Eintracht Braunschweig or whatever, isn't it? Their name is.
Braunschweiger, aye.
Yeah, like
That's what I call him anyway. I don't know if it's right.
Braunschweig. Yeah, he's
Just say
been
it with
good.
confidence, you'll get away with it.
It ends with a G, so I'm just like, where am I getting the ER from? I'll just make it up.
Aye, it's all in the funny letters I've got. What's the kid's name? Sorry, Felipe.
Yeah, Ryan, like how you spell Turkey, and then Felipe. Yeah, he shares set pieces. He's on half of them, according to SD. I don't know. I just think something in that league that matches nicely with Van Azek.
Cheap enough.
Yeah,
Not really about guys like this, but
yeah. You really need to be all in, don't you, when you buy a card?
yeah, I can't buy just
Which
a
I get.
scorer. In that kind of sense. Because
There's
Scotland
not
is kind of
many
like
to
there.
choose from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just on Sorare, just like scrolling through all the leagues, and what about like their leagues ending that JPH
Yeah.
Haag? His in season. I don't know actually if you can buy it in season. Nah, there's none up for sale. Hmm.
So it makes me think Berardi's such a good shout, but he's just a wee bit too expensive.
And I think paying that much for a classic card is just like you're kind of hamstrung then. a little bit because you want to play him all the time, and he might not always be like the best player. And
He
yeah,
might be when he's fit, fully fit.
yeah, for sure, definitely a good play. But as a classic, I just don't know if he's like he hadn't started a game yet, which is mental.
I know that's what's mental about his price being so steep. Let's see if he was still like what was he
He
trading
doesn't have
for?
mints, does he? So yeah,
No.
100 cards. Mate, honestly, it's rather bleak. Like Inigo Vicente is the boy, really, isn't he? The one from,
Yeah.
but he doesn't have in season cards either. So I'm back to Berardi. Lavaggio, he's similar price to Berardi, but obviously you could get him in season.
Don't like their calendar, but kind of need the.
Lukaku's just scored for Napoli.
This guy's not getting seasons that are on sale. There's only 2 of them. You're not gonna get them. Andres Martin. Yeah, so I was in a bit of a mind to do something like this.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really consider the whole in-season forward part of it because, to be honest, I think like with Wanizek and with I could probably carry the classic as the forward in this situation. It maybe puts a wee bit of pressure on me getting another like Valley's in the team now. Try, yeah, so like, it probably puts a bit of pressure on our in-season Celtic defender to get a classic forward, which isn't a big problem, but it's just like who and then how much is a bit of a thing.
Yeah, I mean, are you looking at an angles yet or no?
He's still a wee bit too expensive for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
145 he's sitting at the moment. Like I'd maybe pay that for like a special. He does have the potential to be like an O'Reilly level scorer, but he's not that the now. That's what he's priced as essentially.
I know. It's like because people have still bought him at like the big price at the start of the season, and he's not really fulfilled it, has he? Really?
Somebody in the chat just reminded me. Yeah, not yet, but it's a big change of environment and all that. He's going. Brendan Rodgers said it recently, but he's going from playing 1 game a week to playing twice a week, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
Celtic, where if you don't win, you know what the fuck you doing playing football is the attitude, and like why are you here?
Right.
Why are we paying you wages and all the rest of it? It's like do or die in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
Cuisance, mate. I really want a cuisance.
Oh, mate, he's smashing, isn't he?
Yeah. How good is that? Is a mid? How much we got
He's
here?
found his feet finally.
Yeah. This guy takes ETH, doesn't he? And cash. 74. It's no bad, by the way, but look at that last bunch that went.
Yeah, mate, Cuisance has been the man, hasn't he? He just never really
I had a
just sort
super
of
rare for
settled
so
anywhere.
long, mate. I had a super rare for so long, and it was such a pain in the ass. Like,
I don't know.
part of the reason I got it as well is because he was like a Bayern guy on loan at Marseille, and it was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this guy might get into the Bayern team next year or the year after,
Yeah.
and get his card early, and he was just. And then he went back, and it was like him and Xerxes and somebody else, maybe one of the Tillmans. They get bombed out.
Yeah. Around the same time. Hmm. Yeah, Charlie speaks there. That Lidberg guy, he's been on fire. He was in the Dutch league for a little while on this game. I remember him. And now he's in Bundes 2. He's smashing. Yeah,
Oh wow, yeah.
like just scoring goals for fun.
What team is this? But Darmstadt,
Yeah,
and he is
hoping
from
then it'd be the same
Poland.
team as as your boy Van Ezek.
That'd have been convenient.
That'd have been
Uh,
great. Do they have a
let's,
striker?
let's have a look at Darmstadt. What are they doing?
Whoever that he plays for. Who's this guy? Zizavede, Georgian guy.
Eight,
No.
18 goals scored in 10 games, and they've only won 2. Concede
Hmm.
21. So they're not going to get promoted, which is probably a kind of good thing for some of these cards. You don't want them getting
Yeah. The only issue
promoted.
is he could get a move
Yeah.
because he's scoring like serious goals.
25.
It's cheap though, 40 quid.
Yeah.
He's going under the radar a little bit. Like, I know he scored that 100, but like it doesn't seem like he's blessed with a lot of AA normally. But I wouldn't say it's like Well, I mean, there's a couple of negatives, but it's not like diabolically bad, is it?
No, not at all.
40 quid. Like personally, I'm taking 2 of him in season over Berardi. I know you love Berardi, but like, I'd have to. Yeah, if we're talking like, being able to win cash and helping you like have a classic smasher in midfield or whatever, I don't know, or defense. Like, I think that enables it more than getting an £80 Berardi, in my opinion.
Oh, I might. So see what this looks like to me, mate. Is we could get
Little
uh
stack.
I could have a wee copycat version of your Japanese boys at Ream.
Ooh.
That wouldn't be
Okay,
bad.
talk to me.
Was that guy a forward as well, wasn't he?
Who
Both
now?
forwards.
Nakamura?
No,
Lightburgers. Yeah, yeah,
Lidberg, yeah.
yeah.
Fraser
Yeah.
Hornby is a guy, a Scottish mate, a Scottish player who's had cards. Look at that Kortrijk one, 1920 season.
Very old.
He's had cards forever, but he's starting to like play good. I seen a highlight reel of him, or something done. Must have been this Cologne match. Because I had big in goals, of course. And he got 2 goals and an assist. So I actually might just buy that. 26 quid or 22 quid. I care about collection bonus. Maximum it would get to if I got both those guys is 2%.
Sure. How much is the extra?
26 or 22.
Oh. Well, if I'm getting that Lidberg guy, I'm probably paying the extra personally.
Try and get them at 2. I definitely want to get this Hornby now. Just as
Is
mid as
Hornby a
you
mid,
can.
sorry, or a defender? Sorry, I can't see the screen
Forward.
too well. Is he? Oh, okay.
So I mean, it'd be like your guys are your 2 forward cards.
Yeah. Double forward. Oh, you don't have to go both, but yeah. Yeah, Grem's got a good shout there. That Tim Lemperel, however you pronounce it, he's really good.
He's ridiculous. I know. I've seen him on lineup builders for everyone. On Perley,
He's
I
got
call
mid
him.
and forwards though.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
It's a forward for this season. He's 70 quid.
Nice.
So he's like the price. He seems
Both
a
of
bit
them.
better. He seems a bit better for the bit, doesn't he?
Little bit, yeah. I mean, yeah. Obviously,
Like
that
one
does look
decisive
really,
to
really
get to
good.
75. That's golden. Like
Yeah,
guys that can do that often enough.
100%.
That's a fucking base. Then 2 decisives is fucking. That's when you're going.
Jackpot. Yeah. And I
I
don't
like
even
him.
think he takes set pieces, which is mental. Like for him to get that sort of AA as a forward.
Yeah. Reese.
Yeah.
I've seen that Reese guy around as well. Let's have a wee peek at him.
Yeah, he was unbelievable last season for Hertha, I think. And then, yeah, I guess he still is at Hertha, but he's been injured, I think, or no?
Jesus, man. He's still going for a few quid. Despite the DNPs.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he was like
Man, is that okay?
ridiculous. Yeah, sorry, Josh says Cicinho has 3 games left, but could make that back with his price tag within 3 game weeks. Yeah, I definitely don't disagree.
I think that instant buy's moved. I think somebody maybe just bought one.
The
Or I was
Hornby.
tripping maybe 1 minute ago. Somebody bought one. Who did that? You sneaky buggers out there. Tony Cassidy. You sneaky bugger.
Tony Cassidy.
Listed for
All
28 straight
the
away.
no way. All the good words Quinny's put in about you.
I'm just going to take this one.
Unbelievable.
Aye, that's
Only
good.
joking.
An extra wee in season forward. I don't mind that. And he's Scottish. That's fun too. Cheap version of the guy you suggested. Oh, there's Harry been dropped off. This is the problem we normally get with this system. So, aye, happy with that. An extra wee forward. Great shout, Weaselmont. And then, yeah, he's back. Can we get him back? It does work. Have you got us there, Harry?
Yeah, I got you. You here?
Yeah. All good. And yeah, you should still be able to see everything as before. But yeah, that's what happens with this system. Sometimes it'll just kick you.
Yep. It looks like it's not changed one bit.
That's it. Tony boy. You blink and somebody will snatch that deal from you, eh?
Unbelievable.
So I'm quite happy with that. That makes me feel a bit better. Because I'm now not just... It is like Celtic forwards or nothing, I think. Really, isn't it? For where I'm at with that. So that's a good one. Andy's in season. Bundy 2. I've got like a full Bundy 2 team now.
Perfect.
By accident, kinda. Oh no, I don't have a full team. I'm missing.
Probably
I've
an
got what?
in-season defender.
I've got one in each
Or have you got
position.
one?
I've got Halstenberg as a
Yeah,
classic defender. I'm not too.
but
I'm not
you
too
got
worried about.
Urbig as well.
Yeah, and I've got Urbig as classic. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not. Cause I've got enough Celtic defenders. Again, I kind of need. If I'm getting any win in season, it's going to be one of them. But by the way,
Hmm.
as well, seeing that Berardi kind of tirade I went on
Yeah.
and looking at Serie B, if I can. Oh, it's sorry, I don't know what's going on here with the filters, but I'm on my gallery. That's fine, rather than the market. Um, I was looking at Serie B defenders because I was actually mate thinking about building a Sassuolo like little stack almost.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't see any mid cards. I only looked on the Sorare market. I didn't actually go into Sorare data or anything proper. But some of the defenders, mate, like especially two of them at Sassuolo, not in seasons. Why is that filter on? Jeremy Toyan, who Celtic fans will remember was on loan at us under Brendan Rodgers, £9. And I know he's not
Okay.
smashing, but like he's obviously
It's good scores though. Yeah.
yeah, he's shown a little bit. And then they've got Josh Doig as well. Still, like they signed him
Uh,
from whoever they signed him from. He's not doing too bad.
usable.
Yeah, that team three guy, you know. And then yeah, Mullenstein.
Yeah, he's had a couple of good games, hasn't he? I've been seeing people play him this midweek.
Oh, this midweek is he on for a game?
Yeah, I think he might be playing. Who does he play for?
Sampdoria.
Oh no, they're not playing right now, but they are. I think they are. There's a full fixture, I think, this midweek.
Yeah. Well, that defender, I was looking at him. I was looking at all those defenders, and it's mentioned in the chat by Rob C here, but I was also looking at the Romanian keeper, who's a card I wanted as soon as Real Atletico Madrid signed him last January, because guys that are like maybe the national number one at a wee random country are always
Yeah,
worth picking up, when they're not playing for somebody. He's up to 83 quid at the moment. But he's been playing for Sassuolo. He doesn't get a game for Romania at the moment. They have another keeper that's number one that's
yeah,
playing in Romania, I think. So it's a weird one. But he's doing pretty good in Serie B. He's pretty tight.
very good. Yeah.
Don't know if he's getting seasons, but I doubt it, to be honest. Oh, he does. Ooh,
How much is that? I can't see it. Sorry.
120 it's listed for.
Hmm.
Think he'd take 90 for it. Last sales are like
I mean,
60 and 70.
I reckon he would. I'd probably. I don't know. I don't know what the last. What's his name? Moldovan, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's Romanian.
Yeah, and I was going to say that's a
He
funny one.
refused to club up. Interesting.
Wow. Okay, so last direct offer 78 quid on the 24th of October. So you're not a million miles off if you offered 80. I'd be offering 80 quid then. I mean, I'd probably snap your hand off for it.
Problem is that the move to make an in season Moldovan?
Guess who scored for Southampton? I'll give you one guess.
Bertrand Diaz.
No, come on,
Dylan
he's your
Lincoln.
boy. No, no, no.
My boy, THB.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
TH motherfucking B.
yeah. TH to the B.
Was that a cup game?
I think so. Yeah, they're playing Stoke. Stoke.
Oh, what a beautiful card that used to be in my gallery.
He was unbelievable, wasn't he?
Aye,
Still is
what a,
good, but
look at this.
I remember. So I got a wicked story about him. I won him like a day or so before I went to the World Cup for like finishing fifth in under 23. I then played him in my full Burnley defensive stack because I had Muric, I had Jordan Bayer, and then I had just obviously won Howard Bellis, and then I won Vinny Jr. with that team.
Amazing.
So I literally rolled over Howard Bellis from one game week to the next into a Vinny.
I've got a
What a
good Harvard
player!
Bellis. My Harvard Bellis was a pretty good story for me as well. I don't know if you remember it, but
I probably will if you remind me.
it was Like one of those guys, like because we didn't have all the clubs licensed, so I was buying every City Football Group loanee that was decent that I could get my hands on. I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm sure it was the one of. I'm pretty sure I got the very first one of this guy. I did. Paid 650 quid for it on the August 2021, and then 14 months later, sold it for just under 4.5.
Those were the days, man.
And reward
Uh,
history. Let's have a peek at that. What did they win for me? Navy great actually. Navy great. I think I had to deal with all the DNP crap at Anderlecht and then Stoke, and then he went to Burnley or somebody,
yeah, you
and it was.
smashed it, Burnley.
I got a few early games, and then it was just his value took away more than anything. But he's a great card.
Howard Bellis.
Biased here, but you think Man United players, Hat Legend? It's going to take a cold day in hell for me to get United players. Yeah. So yeah, I thought that cash would be a good opportunity. I don't know if I still need another goalkeeper. So I've got another forward in, and let me go and just hit this region.
You bought 2 Balcones, or Balcom, sorry.
Yeah,
You've got 1 Schmeichel in seasons. That's 3.
it's because I've got Tanny and Kim going away,
Yeah.
and um, I need like Scottish keepers. I've got 4 of them now. I did feel the need for one more this game week, but yeah, so I think I do need one more in Scotland, or at least one more that correlates with Scotland.
Hmm.
Serie B does play all the way through the same way Scotland does, I think, for the most part. I checked the fixtures out for that before. I'm pretty sure they're pretty conducive. So that keeper does work for me a little bit, but it's just the price because I'm thinking, could I maybe get 2 things for that money rather than one thing?
Hmm.
Because I think in some of these regions, like contender, like you've got that bit of option still, where it's not just there's only one guy that fits the bill. Like if you're playing Premier League or Champion or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know, because
14, 21, 26, 29.
the issue with those Serie B cards are, like, if they do have like some midweeks where like there's not licensed clubs playing in contender, that won't be open, will it? That's going to be a bit of, maybe not an issue, but like maybe sometimes an issue, you know?
Yeah, if I wanted them to play as a stack by themselves, yeah, for sure. But I've just
Mm.
checked the fixtures there. They play all around the same kind of time as Celtic, so it's just about
Okay.
being a facilitator. But again, the price of him, I could go and get another like 5 Balcombs or something, you know.
Well, someone said in the chat there, Mitov's like 80 quid.
Mitov's kind of half worth it because you reckon Aberdeen won't concede that much this season, just the way they're playing.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know. I'd rather pay that money for Moldovan, I think, than Mitov because Moldovan probably get more
Interesting.
games. I think Serie B plays like Serie B's got like fucking 40 teams in it. It feels like
I
that
know.
division. It's massive.
They just, like La Liga too, they just love playing football, don't
Yeah, it's
they?
one of the biggest league tables you're ever going to see. You always need to scroll down Serie B, you know. So I don't know, I've just got a feeling that
And
there's more games in it.
more games, and you could probably argue like, more clean sheets on average anyway. Like looking at the scores so far from him, like he's been scoring really well.
He's been doing it, hasn't he?
Hmm.
Yeah. So I kind of like that, but then it's just I'm thinking, am I missing the tricks with something else? I really like this Hornby, by the way. I know it was really. I wish this was Lidberg. I wish that Lidberg was this cheap, and I just bought him, or he was Scottish or something. But I think that's a great tip off we had with that kind of team and the Hornby. I'm quite buzzing with that. I don't want to miss out on another guy like this. I'd like to get a Cuisance as well, but I don't think I could get Cuisance and a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But Cuisance would be bro.
Does Hornby take pens?
Well, I don't know.
We don't know.
I think he's maybe taking 1 or 2. So that doesn't. I don't know if that rang a bell for me, but it definitely wasn't. I don't know. I don't know if you've
Like, it
heard
looks
that.
like they're playing a flat 4-4-2, and him and Lidberg are just scoring tons of goals together.
He's played in Belgium a bit, so he's like and he played in France for a bit. I don't think he actually played in France, but he was like signed by them and
Yeah, yeah,
trained and stuff.
yeah. He's been around, hasn't he?
Oh, Ian Sorare, you reminded. Julian Green is another one. I think I seen him when we
Yeah,
were
he's
doing the
good.
member stuff, yeah. And then I think I was thinking of spending my money before I got it. You know, I was doing stuff earlier today, and I'm like, right, when that win comes in, who am I getting? And I was looking at Berardi and Loriente and all this other stuff. And yeah, Jonathan Greening, I definitely want. The end season's a wee bit too punchy for me, I think, but a classic for 27 feels wild.
Right. How weird is well, it's maybe not that weird, but I'm just looking at the Sassuolo score. They're 1-0 up right now, and after 19 minutes, Quinny, Josh Doig went off injured.
Oh, what a surprise. Doig,
I don't know.
always injured, man.
I tell you who's doing actually really well for Sassuolo is that Christian Thorsvert, however you pronounce his name.
I did see him, but his scores didn't look that good. Are they good?
No, he's L5 or 70.
No.
Scored 92 games ago. Oh, last game, sorry. Scored 80 the game before that. Oh, the 2 games before that. He's got 4 goals in
Aye, but look
six
at is it.
starts.
Aye, oh, okay. I suppose these internationals kind of skewed it a little bit for me.
Yeah.
But and I don't know if it's a defender midfielder card difference at play perhaps as well. I'm looking at a mid at the
Um,
moment. Does he have a defender? No.
think he's just a mid, to be honest, but I could be wrong.
A rare for 12
He's
quid does feel
not
pretty
bad,
good.
though. Like, if you were going down that route.
Yeah, like him for 12 quid. Muley Millenstein for a tenner. Julian
Hmm.
Green. I think I want
It's a
that many
nice little
because
classic situation, I think.
I don't know. It's a tough one. I don't know if these guys would actually solve problems for me. They're doing classic a little bit, but then the benefit of that doesn't really come into. Does it come into in season? I don't know.
Not really, unless, like you said, they like you said in your video today, which I watched, like unless they're team one guys, unless they're team one guys, whether
Yeah.
that's classic or in season, like it ain't denting your main 5 or your main 10. I know you could argue some people have main 15s with 3 in season D1s or whatever, but or even classics. But you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
Thornby could, Hornby, sorry, could like dent your D1 team on a good game week, couldn't he? Really, like knowing how like unreliable the Celtic forwards are for talking like big scores,
Yeah.
he could pop in there somewhere, and that's why I would count that as a good buy because he's able to get into probably that first team. Whereas like if you're gonna buy some classic Serie B guy, like is he gonna get into your first teams really? Maybe.
In season defense is definitely a problem. Is what I'm kind of noticing here.
Mm-hmm. So in season defenders, let me have a little butchers for you. Defender, contender. I'm trying to think. I know there's a guy in the Bundes too called Zimmerman, sorry, and he's really good.
There's a few Bundy
Um,
two guys that are no half bad.
there's a lot. There's a guy called Muro Muheim. I
Muhim.
know Muheim. Yeah, I know.
Aye.
Ian likes him. He plays for Hamburg.
Yeah, he takes all the sets and all that.
Yeah,
Muhim
Ian.
sounds
Ian
good.
half bad. Philip Strumpf. Sorry, another Bundes too.
Mm.
Yeah, Zimmerman plays for Dusseldorf. Oh, I know. What about James Tav? I'm joking.
Uh,
Sorry. What about John Joe Kenny?
no, we don't mention his name in Glasgow.
Really?
We got him on loan and he was terrible. Absolutely stunk the place out, mate, honestly.
He's smashing.
Oh, really, is he?
Yeah. He's got an L15 of 63
Wow.
and has
Couldn't,
played like every one of those games.
couldn't he do it in a cold night in Hamilton? Jesus, so he is, man.
Yeah, some people just like Germany.
Does he have Celtic scores on the platform, I wonder?
Potentially. Let's have a look.
Nah, I've not got them.
No.
They've archived some stuff recently, didn't they? Both
No, he
websites.
does. He does. He does. He does. I've got him here.
Oh, sorry, I
Mate,
bet I
he
do.
used to score well. 54 AA, 30 AA, 30 AA, 37 AA. Mate, you're giving him a bad rap here for no reason.
Oh, he was thinking it was.
So I've got game week 139 to game week 166. That's all they've got. But in that time, his L15 was 59. So
I'll take your word for it.
Big John Joe.
Yeah. I've got Ida Maeda. I've got that Hornby guy, which is good working. So I think the first protocol is like Celtic in-season defenders. For anyone that's so, I've also got the problem with not knowing who the team is half the time.
Right.
That's kind of now happened in defence. So I'm now like I've enjoyed having Valley playing, and obviously the worry is if Valley doesn't play, it's because Taylor's playing. In-season
Right.
Taylor is only 36. I don't know if that's a good insurance policy. In-season Vickers is 90, and that would be
Mm.
a fucking boss in-season play.
It's got to be the one, hasn't it?
I don't know if Sorare let me buy this. I'm like 2 pence off it or something. In ETH as well.
No. Have you got any market credits?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh.
So I don't know
Can I
what
buy a
that.
card? I'll buy a card off you.
Have you got a crumb of ETH?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? But I don't know if is that what we want to do? I could get a green and then I could. I don't know. Another mid. The Zetner boy is again. He comes in all the time in this chat, doesn't he?
Yeah. Aaron's that now something.
Paderborn boy.
Yeah.
In-season Vickers could be good. And yeah, or Taylor is a
But the
handcuff,
issue
like
is
in a
with a
backup thing.
Taylor, like, yeah, like if you're gonna play Taylor, you can't play the Valet. Like it's one or the other, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You'll
that's
never be able
fine.
to play both.
Yeah, like it's fine this week. I'm some playing Valley, but like if I
Right.
like we've got Aberdeen in the cup, and if Taylor plays 90 minutes against Aberdeen in the cup,
He's probably in for the.
then it's like oh fuck, I could use a Taylor, and
But who
then
would you rather, a Taylor or I'd rather a Vickers, no?
I'd rather a Vickers as well, I suppose. Overall, yeah, definitely the better play, but yeah,
But then are we going back to the problem of, well, you just hamstrung to Celtic cards again?
no, I don't mind that, but
You
like
don't mind that, yeah?
for like for the main purposes of like this competition, like the contender, like I do need like yeah, and again as long as it's so what yeah, like I could get like an in-season Hitate maybe
Mm-hmm.
and an in-season Taylor, for example, or I could just get that Vickers because like it's mainly Celtic fixture correlation, and then like it's well, that's the number one thing ultimately, but then it's number two with the stack play I've got with so many cards on high XPs and all the rest of it. Having the best picks available is kind of is a big part of the battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, overexposed to CCV. I feel that. I need a second Scales more, and again, Scales Classic I could probably pick up quite easy. In seasons at 125, that's on instant buy, so that's not going to come down. But
See if anyone wins one. You could look if anyone's won one this game week, maybe.
yeah, maybe.
I'll have a little look for you. Rewards.
So yes, I think it's like one or two pieces away, and I think like my strategy is like properly like leveled out
Mm-hmm.
and up. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I still think there's a need for a keeper here. So I was trying to work that out a minute ago. So let me see. If I played this imaginary team, let's just say it's AJ. And first, play with Wanazek in team one because he's Wanazek. And then I'd need to play another in season in this. Could even say it's just Shaqiri and go for it. Brohom, Maeda, Bernardo Ida. Let's say Maeda, double forward. For the most part, we know the best team will include those front two, so that's fine. And then the second one, let's say we've got Laidlaw. Yeah, it's in-season defence. Like Trusty is dicey, and Valley without that in-season Taylor is like cover. Can't rely upon him, so it's again looking at classic defenders, which then means I need in-season mids, which would be like Shaqiri, probably. Could probably use this Hornby guy for the next team, but I think for this one, no, I'll put Hornby here. Then Ida can be the third one, and then we've got McKeown, who is currently going to play all the time, but no, there we go. There's McGrath. And then we can play a classic defender, which is fine. Let's just say we go for Let's just say we go for the other AJ on this one, for the sake of argument. Sorry, maybe you guys say something there, so I'm just rambling a bit.
No, 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 you're good.
And then let's say we use the other Balcom. Try not use the Japanese guys if I can. And then we'll come to the defence last. But who have I got in mid at this point? Yeah, so this team's going to be rather weak, I think, because I'd be playing like Forrest McCowan. This is the third in-season team. And you might have Ida up front. If we're just stuck to in-season getting selected first, that's assuming Valley isn't playing or not able to be called upon. But our guys are kind of known to feature every match without always starting.
Yeah.
And then let's just say we put Classic Taylor in here, just because we're imagining Valley doesn't play. And then what do we get left for Classic? Contender Classic, Alt D1. Let's see, we're not going to use the Japanese guys, so we've got Urbig. Let's say we play Scales. We've got Rakitic and McGregor. We've got a Jetty, I've got Hitate. Let's say we use the big Kyogo here. And then where's the big McGregor? Boom. Sorry. I know this is maybe a wee bit dull, sorry everyone, I should have maybe prepped this wee bit, but I'm just kind of thinking on my feet with these for what to do. We've got Vickers for a reason, he's nailed when he's fit. Still got Hitate for mid. Plenty. Got another Furuhashi, got a big percentage Dysons, guess we'll just use that. And then for the fifth man on this, like Lennon Miller, Jacko, Broholm. Let's see up the top.
Do we think it's a decent time to get an Engels in or not?
See, it would kind of help, I think, overall, but like, and then it's just the price of him. I can't get away from.
No, I get it.
So I've still got a Vickers and then a Tate defender and a Hausenberg at this stage, and an Tate mid. And I've got Furuhashis and Dyson still. And I've still got like Hausenberg, a Jetty. Even just saying Lennon Miller at the moment would be that guy. Awesome. Right, so as a kind of brief run through of like 6 teams. Don't know how well you can see that screen, Harry.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I can make it out. It's pretty fine. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, the first team's as strong as it really gets, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty buff. I'm quite chuffed with that. And again, you can rotate around for fixtures and stuff a wee bit with whoever the fifth man is.
Yeah.
The second team's pretty decent without being excellent. It's fine, I suppose, isn't it? It's all individuals.
Yeah, considering it's not all Celtic, yes. It definitely works, doesn't it? And then third team, basically the Celtic second string players, kind of, or choices anyway.
Yeah.
Still can do well. Yeah.
This can still be good. This needs a keeper. So
what is the Kyogo situation?
In general?
Yeah, like I know Ida was in a boot or something, wasn't he? So
yeah. So well, he's went for a scan today. Rogers didn't rule him out of the team for tomorrow night. So like Ida can still be on the bench tomorrow, but Kyogo will be playing, and it's like
yeah.
They're both the first team striker as the chat. So with some of these Celtic players, like Forrest is probably going to feature in every game, mostly from the bench, obviously, and like some of them, they're always going to play. So with Kyogo and Ida, like what I've been doing with most weeks I've had both of them, is I'll have at least one of each. I've only got one Ida, obviously, but I'll make sure I've got one of them in a team, and then just playing the game on who scores between the two of them, or if both of them score even, because that could happen. It's not unimaginable. And yeah, Shaqiri is going on a break, which is something to watch out for. Engels' price is if he's still doing what he did in the first 2 games. Yeah.
It's
part of the problem with him.
I do think, looking at the classic strikers there, for me, I just think you could do with a few classic strikers, personally.
Yeah.
That aren't Kyogo and Maeda, like, because you're up against, like, not for too long, but Yesasinia. Like, there's just so many. There is quite a few good classic forwards that we've spoken about, Berardi or whatever. Not to say, like, going to spend £80 on a Berardi makes sense, because I don't think it does to play in classic. But I'm sure there's 10, 20, 30 quid forwards that like are smashers, you know.
Yeah.
Is that the play or is it a goalie? I don't know what. I mean, probably goalie, isn't it, really? So then that fills 3 teams for now, and then you can maybe go forward after that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the idea. I definitely feel the need for goalie number 6, like European. I've still got the 2 Japanese players now, but that won't be for long. And like somebody was saying, like Shaqiri will be going away for a break. The Bundesliga 2 break isn't that bad. It actually works quite well with Scotland for the most part. But Croatia's got, I think they've got a kind of normal break, don't they? But they just finish kind of earlier. This is a wee division. And that, so yeah, fixture
Yeah.
correlation is like the main thing I'm kind of worried about. In season goalkeepers. Hmm. Mitov has went up in price. This is secondary market, obviously, but so
Yeah.
Craig Gordon for 40 isn't he bad if he keeps the
That's not
place.
bad.
Get midweeks as well. Actually, that would really help me. Let's
Craig
start. This
Gordon.
is yeah. Like who is their midweek fixtures? I actually need a guy that plays Europa Conference League as a rare. That might do me actually. Let's have a peek. Don't like spending that money on a 42-year-old, obviously, but I did just have a Craig Gordon. It was quite fun to have, and you could play for Sociedad as far as I'm concerned. Like Heidenheim, right? They're going to get shagged there, aren't they? Cercle Bruges could be an okay match. They don't concede free. Copenhagen, they're getting stuffed. Petro Club, one good game potentially so far. That's it. Nah, sack that.
And how much is he?
40 quid.
Is he definitely number one now, is he?
It feels like it, but they
Yeah.
have just changed manager like a week ago, so
Ah, okay.
it's maybe not that great
Hmm.
security wise.
Yeah, it's hard to get up for much outside of Schmeichel, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Really, yeah, Mitov, but
Is there anyone instant buy? Yeah, Mitov 88.
little condom Mitov.
Don't know if he's worth that to me, but the score's been pretty good, right enough. And he's international. That's a fun part about him.
Yeah, that does help.
But aye, that's a hard one. I like the Oxford guy. He seemed to do quite well against us, even though we stuffed him. He's had 2 good games already this year, 80 pluses.
Yeah, Motherwell don't seem terrible this year like last year.
Yeah. So I was looking at one of these guys or Moldovan. I think Moldovan's quite punchy. And if we got Moldovan, like what am I relying on the back 4 being here? I'm relying on it being Scales and Vickers, which I think it probably does shake out to be. I've got like no in-season defence. Keepers are all fine. It gives me plenty of, and then classic is kind of fine as well. I've got enough guys really floating around and stuff. It's a tough one. I really don't know what to do with this last like kind of spot to fill or what really the spot is, to be honest. I think that Hornby's a nice wee extra forward for in season, just as an extra buffer. On top of these other guys I've got, the midfielders feel good. Really relying on classic defenders, but that's the problem I've had.
Yeah, nice little in-season defender. I don't think would go amiss, would it?
No. Or an extra classic defender, just so the pressure to spread them across so many teams isn't as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Scales would be good, but I don't know Vickers and see right again. It's the third Vickers. Oh no, I can afford Vickers now off my own balance. Aoife's moved in price or something.
That's
So
class.
Aoife's moved, so we can
But
afford
there's
some
I don't
Vickers.
know. Does 3 Vickers do it for you, if that makes sense?
Would a La Liga 2 guy? I don't know. I don't see like the thing with the multi-club stack thing, right? I've seen this few the other days. Like you definitely need two as a minimum, but like if I am going to get a third Vickers or a third Alistair Johnson, they would they have to be in season for some period of
Oh
time,
yeah,
you know, because yeah, because you don't want to buy it. Yeah, you don't want to end up with four of them. When you end up with four of them at Classic, that's when you've got too many for me. If you've got four
yeah.
Classic copies, because you're just never. Or maybe you maybe could still splice them around, of course, but it's when it really does feel like overkill.
Hmm.
Vickers does feel like it could be a good one. But I feel like I've got a need for a keeper still. So, tough one.
It's like what you do: make team 4 or 5 better, or do you create a sixth team? That's basically the conundrum, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose because the bottom ranking team I've got is dog shit.
In classic
So
or in season or both? Well, in
in
season, right?
season, yeah, in
Yeah,
season. So we do have the keeper that would float that in classic. Yeah, you're right. So let's edit this to put the keeper in, just for visual purposes. Okay. And then, so we're looking at two in-season teams that are pretty solid, actually.
yeah,
That feels a lot nicer to look at. With some, as we know, some buffering behind it for a wee bit of rotation or whatever. The classic guys are all, yeah, and we know there's a backup Taylor, there's another McGregor, there's another everything really. So these are all kind of fine. Maybe the level could get lifted on this a bit, like, and maybe Shaqiri going, McCowan, Tate. Yeah. So what would make these teams better? It feels like a classic forward I'm kind of back to. Classic forward or an in-season or an in-season defender. If I get the Taylor, then I can definitely like just say I've got an in-season Celtic defender guaranteed. Whereas the now I don't feel that I can with just having
right.
Tuesday and Valley because they're both rather dicey. So I feel that might be. I only actually have one Taylor, believe it or not.
No way, really? You had the super, didn't you, at one point?
Yeah, I was super and
Yeah,
rare. That was it. So
that's funny.
yeah, so
Do we think he walks back in though, ahead of Valley?
I'm not sure. He's out of contract and stuff like that, so it's a really weird one. But the
Hmm.
thing is like we'll find out over the next week, and he'll change from 36 quid very quickly. As you've seen with Engels, like I don't know how much he changes
Right.
by really, but he will. He maybe goes to 65 or something, and then that's just more of a pain in the
Hmm.
ass to buy him at that stage. So that's what my thinking is really. Um, but it's a Tati in season mid isn't he bad at 50? I'd rather get that than an Engels in season mid.
Yeah.
A Tate at 53. But I've already got two Hatate mids and a Tate forward and then a Tate defender. It'd be my fifth Hatate card.
Yeah, if there's one card you have too many of, I think it's Atata.
It definitely is. It definitely is. No two ways about it. So,
Somebody just tagged me in a tweet. 3-star box from fourth in-season Super Champion, and he's got one Super Essence from it.
oft.
But that 3-star box from fourth, yeah. But what division is that in, mate? That doesn't sound like a Division 1.
A 3-star box must be D3.
Probably D3, isn't it? Yeah. Still not great, but I'm just,
Skorupski, the
yeah.
Polish goalie, is in town, by the way.
What a start. Great
Big,
start on a Tuesday night.
big 83-point clean sheet. Give me a bit of that. Fix the magnification here, sorry. Buzzing. Great start to the game week. McTominay's. Oh, Napoli are winning 2-0. That's fun.
Yeah, Cravadonna scored.
So, even try to look at these teams to try and find an answer's hard as well. Like, what was that extra keeper that was here? Feels like there was Urbig. I've not got Urbig
Yeah.
in this. What is the Bundesliga 2 calendar like? Is it as good as I want it to be? Can I think of him in this way? Oh, this is Bundy, not Bundy 2, sorry. That Santi stinker was brutal for you. What Santi stinker? What was that again?
Oh, you got an error last night. I don't know whether it's to do with that.
Oh yeah, let's see
I
that
had him
actually.
captain as well. Fuck me.
New York are great for that.
I watched the game, to be fair. Well, I watched a bit of it.
They don't play all the way through, so they play the 22nd, then they come back the 19th, which
So,
isn't
like a
terrible.
month.
Yeah, that's not terrible, but Scotland is distinctly different.
Yeah, I feel like you play all the way through, don't you, basically?
Yeah, we do. We play 21st, we play Boxing Day, and then we play before Hogmanay, and we play after Hogmanay, and then we play on the 5th of January. Yeah, I need another Scottish keeper. If I look at, if I look
But
at
then you have
this,
3 in season ones, though, right? So, like,
4.
you have 4. So,
But I want to play 3 classic teams maybe at a push. See, because
fair
I've not
enough,
used,
yeah.
because my defense has been really restricted here because I've not known who's playing and stuff like
Right.
that. So I could get one team out that would be decent on top of
Hmm.
what's here. I definitely need one. Shaqiri will be gone out of this, which changes it maybe a shade. But I think I really need a Scottish keeper.
Can you get an old season Mitov, or does that
Or
not solve anything?
or I could get Siri. Oh, a classic Mitov. I was thinking about classic Moldovan there again for a second because Serie B play all the way through like Scotland does, but yeah, classic Mitov. What does he do? He's not for sale.
None up, yeah.
Instant buy 88. It's just a wee bit. What about Moldovan on classic 83? What do we think? Iron Blue and Shulinho, number 40 and 34. It's actually number 1 for Atletico Madrid. That's wild. What do you think they accept for this?
I mean, the
Classic.
last sale was 78. Surely around 80 to 85, no? And, like,
For a classic?
yeah. You're not taking the piss by offering a little bit more than last sale, I don't think.
Yeah.
You know?
It's kind of where it's listed. I was hoping to try and go to half of that. So you go classic. Classics in the dumpster. Sort of bidding.
Oh, sorry, that's the class. Oh, yeah, the classic's still going for that. That's the issue, yeah.
In season
Yeah, I
got
forgot.
120 for it.
Yeah, I forgot you got in season as well. Hmm.
Nah, I'm going to go back to Scotland. I think that's just probably the best way of going. Scottish keeper. Cheap and cheerful. That's what we're doing. We've got a card to give away, by the way. I forgot all about that. How many of these have you? 82? 61? Some of these are fucked off. It's not worth staying around this long. So sorry to you guys. We'll do it in a minute, right? We'll do it in a minute. I did say we would do it. I actually totally forgot about it just doing this. Retweet picker. And load it up now so I don't forget. Let's have a peek.
Come on.
Let's have a peek. Yeah, I don't know. Gordon. It's just funny because it's Gordon, but I don't know if I've actually just got another Balcombe at 28. He's gonna have a feel. Manager sales. Let's look at instant buy again. Sorry, instant buy was good for one of them. 28. Jack Walton 38. Retweet picker. Oh, what? The retweet picker
What?
place is closed down.
No, it works if you do like you have to change it
No,
to
look.
X. Or...
No, look.
Oh, really?
Goodbye.
Wow. Twitter. Oh, yeah, it is goodbye on October 28th. No.
No, retweet picker. Why, Elon? Why?
Elon.
Why? When you find a new one. Fuck, they were good as well. Retweet picker. Google search this time.
Oh, that's really annoying.
Retweetpicker.com. This one looks pretty much the same, actually. A bit shinier.
Elon's probably developed it himself.
Yeah, maybe. This is it here. We'll just try and do this now. Let's go and get the tweet. Let's try and do the giveaway now. Let's go and get it. Nice amount of retweets, by the way. Thanks very much to everyone that got involved with that. Right, so let's see. Enter. I guess we enter this into here. Verify. Error. Okay. Maybe we put that into the wrong thing.
Great start.
Oh yeah, we put that in here. Load tweet. There we go. Winner count 1. Twitter account. I don't care about that. You need a picture. Nah, I don't care about that. Age of account. 1 month. Yeah, sure. All the rest of it. Oh, can we not do a? Right, let's press continue. All the entries are loaded.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay.
Oh, we don't get to do the how many seconds we get for the draw. I like that as
No.
well. Okay. Right, guys, for the rare Maziz, 10 you guys that were here for the giveaway, the winner is Jonas Fritz. Congratulations at Lopo Konig. Congratulations, one fair. I'll be dropping you a follow in a wee DM.
Big congrats.
Jonas Fritz. I'm just going to write this down. Lobo. Oh, he's got his... Is this his Sorare club? Lobs Gaming.
Oh yeah, I know Lob's Gaming.
Lobs Gaming. At Lobiconic. Yeah, that's the same account. Awesome. Maziz is yours, mate. Congratulations.
Beautiful.
Still here. Lobs, but if you are, drop a fist bump. Let us know. There we go. Right, sorted. I feel better now that we've done that. So what have we got
Healthy
left?
conscious.
90 quid, and it's like get a Vickers in season, or get like a goalkeeper, and then like maybe then talking myself into a Taylor just to handcuff the left back position. Feels like safe and boring. I need a keeper. Yeah, Urbig's not going to play, and then if Urbig's not playing, I suppose Rakitic won't be playing either. 4 keepers is probably enough. Let's look at this game week again. I'm losing my marbles, Harry. I'm sorry, mate.
So
If you need to
good.
go, by the way, at any point, just let me know, because I just invited you on just for a blather.
I'll make a
We've
move
ended
in a
up
couple of
doing-
minutes.
We've ended up just doing
not-
me spending money. Sorry.
I mean, I don't mind watching that. Don't mind being your companion in dealing with the dark arts.
Yeah, do you know what? I think 4 keepers is about plenty.
Especially in season as well. Like it gives you a lot of room, isn't it, to maneuver.
I do need a wee bit more Celtic in season, but like that's a wee bit of
like outfielders.
Yeah, like the defense has to be classic. That's something I can't shake that I've kind of been stumbling on tonight. I really need classic. Like I've got Valley and Trusty, but I can't look at them and say, "Oh, I've got them locked in. They can be my guy."
Yeah.
They're not like that, you know. I can't really shake that. Vickers is a pain in the arse, but he is Vickers. He is the main man, undoubtedly.
Mm-hmm.
Much rather a Scales, but And like I said before, even a classic Scales, in fact, would not be too bad for me, because the problem with the classic defender is it's just the pressure on the roster I've got. If I had another card, that pressure's not as heavy very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if any bots has got one of these. I think I've looked at this before, and it's all held by people that want to be listening on a whim. But yeah. What about you, Harry boy? You hustling the market these days for anything, or how you feeling with stuff?
No, not really, man. I mean, I bought a couple of bits for the French special, but
Oh
for
yeah.
the weekend, a couple of L15 under 45s. Picked up a few in-season Challenger Super Rares over the last. Well, I picked up one 11 days ago, then another one yesterday. Just some in-season power, basically, so I can. Yeah, once MLS sort of finishes, I'm still in a healthy-ish position, but no, I haven't really picked up anything crazy, to be honest, mate. That's all.
Mo 408 has just reminded us we did actually get donated limited cards to give away, so we better do that as well.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. How will we do this? Oh, right, okay. Fastest fingers first in the live chat for the nanny. Okay, you ready? You need to be here for this one, right? Fastest finger first. It's a number. It's the easiest kind of. It'll be dead easy to do. No decimal points or anything. How much super rare essence did I get tonight?
How much did you get? How many did you open? 2 or 3?
I got one box.
Oh, one box.
$17 Rico man, good guess. I'm kind of torn and split on what to do with myself. Now, I'm fairly confident of the answer, but like I always do with these quizzes, I like to know the answer. I like to know the answer. So I'm trying to have a quick scan through the boxes we did before to try and quickly see the. Oh, I can even see before we opened the boxes, I think. Is it before we opened anything? I can hear my kids fighting. Sorry if you guys can hear that. Huh. No, I'm not sure. I need to try and find the wee box opening, but we did. When did we do the super rare box? Was it last? I think it was. I'm losing my marbles here. I want to say we got one. I'm pretty sure it was one that we got. But I just want to actually know the answer.
Won you on 24 before?
Before I pulled it.
Yeah. And what are you on now? I can't tell.
4. So I think I was on 23 and I got one to get me to 24.
Yeah. I think so as well.
I just wanted to see it. I like to always just know the answer, but I'm sure it is one. And I'm pretty sure we got none. Well, we maybe did get none, yeah. Fair. Checking on the vernacular there. But yeah, I'm certain it was one. I'm trying my damnedest to go back and check in the stream. Is there a wee segment where I'm sure I went on to the factory early before I opened the boxes. 2 seconds. Oh, there we go. I've got it. Found the timestamp and everything. I just wanted to know that I've seen it. One. Yeah, we got one. Confirmed, right? I had to just double check for my own sanity. Now, Lobs Gaming is actually the first correct answer, but we don't do double winners on the stream, so Lobs, we commend you. Great effort tonight, mate. You deserve the man of the match on this one. But the next one in behind you is Andreas Florescu. So congratulations to you, mate. You win the nanny in my book. And from the same YouTube account, I need you to tell me your Sorare club name, and I'll ship that over to you. Now, the nanny, that is. So Lobs has already got his first card. I half wrote that down and then took it away. And then the next card we've got is the Sibbald. And for the Sibbald, which has got Quinn Casino as the sponsor, former sponsors of the Quinny 3001 channel as well. Quinn Bet, same things. That's quite fun. That's cool to see. Anyway, Craig Sebald, we'll give him away. And again, it'll be fastest finger first in the live chat. Andreas F. Andreas F. Fantastic. Fastest finger first on this one. And the correct answer I would like for this one is... How many Rivals tickets did I get in my Rivals box for winning the division? Again, just a number. Should be dead easy if you know it.
Milan just scored.
Ooh, clean sheet buster.
Morata.
Morata, wouldn't you know it? He loves games like this.
Why isn't Pulisic isn't starting? Is that a shock?
Really? I would say
Yeah.
so.
Feel like he's been on fire, hasn't he?
Yeah. Andreas, that card comes with an extra wee red X card because I can't get rid of him. So you're taking it. It's like Scabby Queen. If you know that reference. Right, let's see. And we've got Matt the Baseman is first correct answer with 5. We got 5 Rivals tickets. So Matt the Baseman, if you can let me know your club name. I'm going to check Matt the Basement on Sorare. Matt the Basement. No. I spelled it wrong. No. Pulisic. I think. Let's just try to read that comment, sorry. So yeah, congratulations, mate, and thanks very much. And Andreas getting in the banter as well, love that. And who was it that won that again? I beg your pardon, it was... I just said their name and I've forgotten it. Matt the Basement. So if you can let me know your name, mate, I'll get that shipped over to you as well. Thanks to everyone that's, of course, supported the shows. I'm kind of crawling the market here, trying to work out what the fudge to do with myself. I did have to kind of tee myself up for a Berardi, or maybe a Cuisance. That's who else I was kind of teasing myself with a bit, like, or a Julian Green. Yeah. These are the guys I was all kind of thinking, oh, what to do with. But, look at that, man.
He must be on everything as well, I'm going to assume.
Must be, man. Not actually that much for final passing stats on this one. For a 95 score. Just the double decisive has helped it. But this one, 89. Let's see. Attacking was up to 14. 4 contest wins, by the way.
Dribbling.
Yeah. 3 shots on goal. As well as the kind of usual passing stats. So he's like getting into the box and hammering them. Is he doing that often enough? 9 attacking points. 2 contest won. Jesus, man, he's got everything. The contest won aren't that valuable, actually. Half a point.
No, but they'll get you a duel as well.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah.
We could get a Cuisance. And then what would we be left with? Fuck all, really. Could we get a Cuisance? A Cuisance and a Taylor. I need an in-season defender, but I need a... I'm driving myself mad, Harry. Maybe need to work on this one.
I mean, realistically, you need a couple things, don't you?
Yeah, but I can't really even totally put my finger on what that is, if you get me.
I know what you mean. I feel like they're all of like quite similar importance, honestly.
Yeah.
Like that Milan goal was ruled out though, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one.
I'm trying to look at my teams and think, like, if I could have just got one more thing for them, what would it be? You know, and it's kind of hard to... I'd like something that's non-Hatate. Like, that's something that I kind of need in my thing, but I've got McKeown. It kind of takes me back to Engels, but again, it's just the price of Engels is... You know, I thought it did cross my mind after I won the Wanizek. It's like, should I trade Wanizek for Engels? And I thought, don't be so fucking stupid.
Nah.
Value-wise,
You
it would
can't
work
be doing
opposite,
that.
but player-wise, it's, yeah, insane. I think when these people would sell for a reasonable price, or is he still actually selling it 11 hours ago? Jesus, no, I'm going to keep that up for a bit. It's not too bad, I suppose, if he gets back to that scoring that he was doing, but
Hmm.
it's hard to see that with confidence. And again, Hatate, I'd rather do. I'd like to have non-Hatate exposure in my teams, which the Wanizek and all that kind of helps me with, I guess. But Julian Green would help me with.
Yeah.
Right, do you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna
Go
get
on.
Julian Green. I don't know. It just feels too cheap for. Oh, is he a mini Cuisance? It's not really that different. I
More.
know he's.
I'd say he's as good, if not better.
Yeah, he's not really that different, is he? It's just Cuisance is a bit more vogue, isn't he? And
Sexy, isn't he?
people are
French.
telling me in here that Greens get MLS jeopardy, which I could be
Oh,
wrong.
really?
Yeah,
Hmm. Well, I mean, you've got him till Jan, haven't you? At minimum.
yeah. They're both Bundy too, but I wonder if there's any good mids. And that's the last thing I want to check. Where I need to call it a night as well. My missus will go mental. I want to check if there's any decent mids in League in Serie B, because I was quite surprised at how good their fixture list was. This is in season only. They're all pish. Any classics, but that Torsteit guy we were chatting about, 12 quid. Salvatore Esposito, he's been good for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's really hard to get though, because like there's literally like 12 cards.
Yeah. Okay, it's good, man. Expensive as well. Just noticed that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and under 23.
Yeah. The trifecta.
Yep.
Low print. Max fixtures. Under 23. The most expensive thing imaginable.
Literally. No, there's not a ton of great mids, is there?
Nah. They're all kind of meh guys, aren't they? There's
Mm,
no like Wanizek hiding in here, except for that Esposito
no.
guy.
Mm.
So I'm going to make a wee minor list, because I definitely need to sit on this. Classic forward, or just any forward, I suppose, but non-Celtic forward is something. In-season defence. Because it is mainly a Celtic play. That's the one thing I need to kind of keep at the mind of this. Is like I want these other guys in to just take a bit of pressure off hard decisions or give me differentials and whatnot. But like it's mainly focused on Celtic winning and kicking ass and getting the team right. Like I'll
Right.
easily see if I've got three Vickers, I'll easily play three Vickers and three Maedas and three Hitates and three teams and just fucking go for it. If I think that's the
Hmm.
way to go, and I think that's part of the strategy to get moving. So I'm
Yeah.
not against that entirely. I'm not repelled by it, but it's like I do need a wee bit of variance as well in case somebody lets me down. I'm not totally sunk in the water.
Hmm.
I think I'm okay with midfield. It's just I just feel I've got Tatis everywhere, and if he doesn't do it, it just kills me, man.
Which, to be fair, he hasn't, has he? Really?
He's not bad. That like he's just been the problem with him this year has been consistency of selection. Really, I don't know if I'll be able to find one quick enough. It's been a while since I've bought one. Oh, there he's there. This is the defender card, which is a
Yeah,
wee
he's
bit
been decent.
punchier, but like it's just the internationals and like this was before the last international break. Like he's doing fine enough, you know.
Yeah.
It's just
He like hasn't had a run. It doesn't feel like, does he? Do you know what I mean?
he's not built that L5, you know.
Yeah.
Like so, it's just like when that doesn't happen, it's like fuck me, you know.
Right.
Dyson and Kyogo, they just never seem to come in together. They're like fucking passing ships in the night in some regard. And then even as I
Yeah.
look at this now, Harry, it makes me fucking want to look at in-season Sociedad. What this money could I get? Just
Let's not do it in season. So this is a contender night. Come on.
yeah, I know. Yeah, Sergio Gomez has went up too much because he wasn't that far away the kind of price I've got left here. Um, but yeah, so in-season defence, that Vickers is quite tempting. I'm not gonna lie, but if I've got, it feels like it really does feel like Taylor is like the play here because he's super cheap and all the rest of it. It handcuffs the Valley. It just gives me a guaranteed fullback in season for 36 quid, and then there's change to get somebody else in, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really. I'm struggling with that. Cause I only have one Taylor. Like that's still kind of a funny thing, but
I mean, if you think he gets back in, then it's not a terrible move, is it?
I just don't think Valley plays all season. You know, even if,
Yeah.
or maybe he does, but maybe Taylor doesn't sign a contract and it's a stalemate and he gets fucking bombed.
Mm-hmm.
It's a weird one. Vickers is pretty nailed, but it's just that it takes up the rest of my budget, and I think I could maybe get two things kind of solved with this. I'm happy with that horn, but I need to remind myself of that because that's good to have that extra in season forward in for 20 quid. I'm quite buzzing with that. And Matt the Baseman hasn't told me his club name yet, by the way.
Hmm.
Matt the Baseman. Many thanks for the dono and the giveaway. There you're there. Oh, there, Arcadian boy, got you. Awesome. Let's ship this over to you, mate.
Right, I'm gonna make a move, mate. I need
Okay.
to get some grub down me.
Dinner time for
It's
you.
been it's been a pleasure.
Thanks very much for coming on, mate. Thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah, no worries, man. Enjoyed it. Appreciate you all, and
And check
yeah,
out
we'll be
Harry's
back
channel,
Friday.
anyone that hasn't. I'm sure he's evolved, of course, but
I appreciate
back
that, mate.
Friday.
Yeah, back Friday. Yeah, and
What have you got
yeah,
coming on your
good.
channel, Harry? What's out today? What's out tomorrow?
I'm doing gallery reviews tomorrow, quite early. So if there's any new potential members that want to join, then yeah, gallery reviews tomorrow. But then yeah, other than that, gallery reviews, lineup builders, and with you then on Friday. Well, I have the Road to Glory out Thursday actually as well. But yeah, just mainly member stuff. Honestly, next couple of days.
Magic. I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'll catch as much of that as is on my timeline and all that good stuff. I'll see you in the live chat and I'll see you Friday. Thanks a lot,
I
mate.
appreciate it, mate. I really do. All the best, lads, and I'll yeah catch you on Friday.
Take care, bud. Right, we go back to this page. Now, I think there's a great comment there, maybe to have finish on from Non-Stick Llama, that Cuisance will earn a Taylor in no time. I don't mind that shout. I don't mind that shout. Cuisance just looks so good now, doesn't he? But then what would Cuisance do into this? Like, he's on the same rotation as Rakitic, as Ian is on the finger with the pulse with the Croatian. The Croatia, they all have Bundesliga 2, Croatia, all these places all kind of sync up together. So it doesn't really help the Scottish thing through Christmas, which is one of my main. Wanizek won't help with that either, of course. So yeah, maybe I'm talking myself into some Celtic in season because I'll have McGrath. We won't have Shaqiri, I don't think. Don't think Switzerland will be playing through Christmas and shit. I've got the McGregors coming out. I've got two McGregors and two Atates. I've got Bernardo. I might end up talking myself into a fucking in season Atate at this rate. So yeah, Cuisance, Green. There are two things I'm really wrestling with. Another SPFL keeper. That's another thing I'm really wrestling with. You have time yet. For Taylor, yeah, I guess there's no rush with Taylor. I don't think there's any rush with any of this actually, which is why I'm quite inclined with Harry to maybe call it a night. Check Cuisance. What does that mean? What does that mean? Check him. Just got listed super cheap. This one. Is that what you're talking about, Harry? Charlie, sorry. I beg your pardon. Is it this one you're talking about? The 75 quidder? Do you think that's super cheap? It's kind of what the in seasons are going for on instant buy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind paying this for an in season one. That would be fucking magic. I don't think any leagues in contender run through Christmas and New Year like SPFL. 66 of 100 in the same season. Oh, really? Bang. Fucking love that. Great shout, Charlie. What a masterstroke. Give me that. That guy, that guy will be like, oh shit. Boom, love that. Cuisson Sin. Oh, that's magic. That's magic. I feel good about that. Right, so what's left then? Is it Taylor money? Yeah, I think we've got Taylor money. Or another goalkeeper. We could get Taylor. 0.022. Can't quite get Hitati. I know he's going, Quinny, we're just saying you didn't need Hitati, but I will. Maybe I need an in-season one. Maybe just thinking about this Christmas period. Yeah, I might need to try and get a crumb of ETH into the wallet somehow. Or, oh yeah, 0.02. I don't think Sorare Contender is going to do us a turn on this. He's probably played too much to sell it for what we want it for. 34. But he could maybe sell us it for what we want and still make a profit. And I know he would probably do that. What did XSwapBot do 2 days ago? Sniper in the building. To be fair, he was 20 quid 2 weeks ago. I'm sure he's not that gutted. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he's probably not that gutted. So yeah, do we maybe try and get a Tati on the cheap from Contender here? We could maybe wait for an auction. Yeah, I'm probably going to go to sleep on at that point, guys. But I think we've done great there, by the way. That Hornby and Cuissons, 60 quid for the pair of them. I think that's absolutely brilliant. And yeah, thanks everyone that joined for the stream tonight. I had a great time. We'll be back tomorrow for stuff, no doubt. And we'll have lineup builders for the members on Thursday. Now it's Halloween. I'll be going out with the kids at night, so the lineup builder will be earlier in the day, so that that's all done and dusted. And I think me and McBride, the plan is to be live Thursday night for Seltzer here, or maybe we'll do that Friday because Thursday is Halloween and the game this weekend is a cup game, no SO5 around it. So maybe we'll do that Friday. We did that before. And then me and Harry will be back for the deadline show. Zero to Hero will be back this week as well for card giveaway action. And yeah, stay out of trouble. Thanks everyone for watching. Catch you later.